Hello there. This is a live stream of yet another project that I'm going to be working on. For this project, I'm using NextJS. I have a pretty empty slate, so let's get started. To do that, I'm going to install a NextJS app. And what do you want to name it? DeTubes. Okay. And I'm going to use TypeScript. I'm going to just keep all the other things pretty much the same. And this takes some time to set up. So after it is done setting up, we will open it in the VS Code. Moving forward, we will be using our terminal over here and nothing else. So to start with, I will open the readme.file, and to run this thing, we have this command called npm run dev. So let's do that. Again, it will take some time to compile and actually run the application. Now the application is up and running at 3000. So let's open that. Okay, this is my sample application that comes out of the box with Next.js. So what we're going to do next is this file you can find as page.tsx. So let's open that page.tsx. You can also find it under source directory like this, or you can do command P and do page.txs. Both works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of most of the things that's here and add the things that I really want. So the first few things that I'm going to get rid of is almost everything. So I'm going to get rid of all of these and just add the duplicates. That's my app name. And then almost like get rid of everything else. So that just gives me this nice title. We might also center it, but that's for later. The next thing I'm going to remove is this image, like the versal.js image, and then replace this with a text area. And text area usually needs a row, which is going to be in the number of rows that is there, and the number of columns. I think it's called calls, and it can be 100. And then we can almost get rid of everything else that is there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove everything that is here and just keep that div. So here is my deduplicates and here is my text area, but there is like a huge gap in here, which is probably something that the CSS has added. I don't know where it's being added. Okay, it's justified between this P24. This is the one that is doing that trick. This P24 is almost like in everything. So let's go and remove this P24. To also get rid of everything that is in here because I don't know what these are. Not that I want to use them. So I'm going to get rid of them completely. Okay, now that at least has give me a cursor to work with. That's great. So now I have to somehow add a padding to this class name or at least margin top. Okay, that helps. The next thing that we want to do is anytime I type something here, I want that value to be preserved. And every time I need two buttons over here, which is going to help me remove the duplicates. So let's add those buttons. Button, yes. And we have another button which will do clear function. Okay, slash button. So when remove duplicates, when this is on click, we are going to add a functionality, that is going to print hello for now. And similarly, this other button is going to print clear for now. So that's two buttons. And let's see how this appears here. Right. So that is for interactivity. And then now you can see like it looks very bad. So what we are also going to do is give divs. So let's add a div surrounding this, separating those two from each other, like a button area and a text area. Although systematically, all of them lies under the same bracket. So it's all formatted nice and well now. And it's going to, there's a div over here, there's a div over here. That should look okay. Yes, so that is there. We can also do tailwind button. Yes, we need all that for a button. Wow, that's a lot of CSS for a single button, but We will go with that. We just want to look things to look decently pretty, not very pretty, at least for now. For the text area, we have to have a way to presently preserve the text. And to do that, what you would do is you would use state from React. Let's try that. Const text area value, comma, set text area value to use state of this list. So let's do that also. And by default, it's an empty text. If you add like ABC, it will not reflect yet. But what we can also do is to the text area, we can set a value equal to text area value. So what happens? The default value gets displayed all the time. So what you can do is now set it to empty. And we are going to add a event to this on change. There is an event, and we will prevent all default things and then just give it this new value. So every time you enter anything, this new value also gets set. The perk of that is when we say clear, let's do the clear button first, we can set the text area value to empty so it gets cleared. And similarly, what we can do is we can get the text area value, split it, and then create a set out of it, and then set it back, that thereby getting a very unique set. And let's see, if I do A, B, C, A, oops, A, and remove duplicates, it's removing all the duplicates and then just giving me the what's rest, right? If I do 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, and then remove duplicates, it removes everything. And when I do a clear, it's clearing out. So that's like a very minimal version. We are, of course, going to go back and do the rest of the ones. Did you realize how easy it is to build a very sample application? You just have to start and just keep going. For you to understand this, you need to have basics of HTML, CSS, JavaScript to some level, and some understanding of how React and its state, how its components work, what is rendering and all that. But once you get a grasp of it, creating applications like this is going to be a cakewalk. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.